Oh God.
Oh God,
Oh God.
it's them dang Pokeboomers coming back. Oh, my chat's dead. Oh, there we go. I think it's working. There we go. Does it say I'm actually live?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. No, I know Bezos has targeted the Pokeboomers.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I've got it open. I see you.
On its Jeff Bezos' personal radar. Pokemon. All right, it is week 2 of the Pokeboomers, episode 2, the Raticate of Dune. Raticate of Dune. Muad'Dib. No, it's not. Great movie, great book though. It is the Raticate of Doom. I am Hugh. I guess do I have to say of the Pokeboomers because we're on the Pokeboomers show?
I mean, I feel like it's implied. Otherwise, we we took this over on episode 2. It's ours now. Hi, I'm Vimbert.
I don't know who I am.
We have a third host.
I don't know who I am. I'm Zedward.
There you go. My host joining me for week 2. We made it. We didn't just one and done it like the last time I tried to do a podcast on my channel.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I thought we weren't talking about that.
Yeah, it's a thing that happens.
Though really, if we were talking about the mod Deeb for Raticate, it would be Stuart from last week's Pokeboomers After Dark.
Hashtag bless Stuart. We stand Fat Pikachu. We stand Stuart.
Stuart was the real threat last week.
Yes.
Truly.
Aside from all of Hugh.
Hey. Did the clean sweep, but I think we better just get into it. We don't have to go over the rules this week. Yay!
Woo!
Yay, woo. We don't need to. That's all the introduction we're getting. If you guys don't know who we are by now, I encourage you to go watch episode 1. There's a link to my YouTube channel on my Twitch profile. It's there, but
and the rules are basically just standard Nuzlocke ones, but there is a fancy little bot command.
Yeah, if you're watching on Twitch, if you type !PB rules, shabam. Uh-oh, that's a Discord channel link. Well, maybe that works. We'll have to find out, I guess.
That could be a problem.
That could be a problem. There we go. There,
I got you covered.
Dude Vimbert's link, not mine. Did our Discord conversations just get leaked all over the entire web? Let's see.
Oh God,
I hope
we're
so.
doxxed.
Nope, 404, baby.
Okay.
Oh, maybe no. I don't know. Someone besides me or Vimbert, click on that. Yeah, Discord promotion. That's what it was.
Yeah, definitely. Just done completely wrong.
If you're not a member of our Discord and you're in the chat right now, there's our Discord. You can join it. But all right, Nuzlocke.
Wait. Quick note. We're in the middle of a big storm here where we are, so if I suddenly go black, it's that. And I apologize in advance. I think I'll be okay.
Get the backup generator running.
Yeah, but we'll see. Anyway, let's continue.
Internets.
Speaking of storm boys, we're gonna change up the order a little bit. Zed's gonna divulge his week of Nuzlocke play in Pokemon Blue.
Oh wait, I wrote this down. I have to.
I'm proud of you for writing it down.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Taking notes. Weird.
Okay, so on episode 3 of mine, so the first one this week, I made my way through Route 3 towards Mount Moon. I had just mentioned that I was hoping for a Spearow, and lo and behold, there he was. I named him Baron Bird. I trained him up quickly and went to Mount Moon. I skipped the Magikarp purchase because I was hoping that I would catch a Sandshrew on the other side. So things were going okay at Mount Moon at first. My encounter there was a Zubat. Big surprise.
Oh, wild.
Yeah.
Magic.
I didn't really have much thought on him, so I just called him Is a Bat. And he went straight to the PC. So things were going pretty good until I ran into a Rocket Grunt and realized, shit, this is the Rocket Grunt. The one with the level 16 Raticate. And I had forgotten about him, and now I was facing him, and half my team was like within crit range. And I was like, oh crap, and it was scary. And the first half seemed to be like going okay. I was matching blows with him. I think I was using Metallica, who is a Nidorina. And as she was getting a little lower on health, I started throwing out a couple growls because I was like, all right, I'll get a safe switch it now. And I switched to Baron Bird. Critical hit, Hyperfang. Didn't stand a chance.
Yeah, it turns out those don't care about growls.
Yeah, all those growls didn't mean nothing. So that was a one-hit KO. Baron Bird didn't stand a chance. That was pretty devastating. I was really happy about having him, so I was really sad that I lost him. But I did finish off the Raticate with no more losses. And then I went back and I grabbed Zubat out of the PC and trained him up a little bit. And then I finished Mountain Boon with no incidents. I did the coin flip for the fossil and I got the Helix fossil, which is rad. That's my favorite one. Then on Route 4, I caught a Sandshrew like I was hoping, and I called him Sand Hugh in honor of our very own. Then I bumped my Pokemon up their levels a little bit to 18 to fight the rival, and I fought him. Started off a little rough against his Pidgeotto. It was a little tough, but I had no losses. And once I got past the Pidgeotto, Norgon, my Rattata, swept the rest of his team with 3 one-hit KOs, Hyperfang. So it was.
Do you remember off the top of your head, like what team is he running in Red and Blue? The rivals are different in Yellow, obviously.
Oh, but, he started with Pidgeotto. I think he starts with that in every battle. That's his. That's his real ace. And then he had an Abra, which only knew teleport.
Yeah.
And
I saw Vimber do that one.
Rattata, and then his starter, which for me was Charmander. Or it was probably a Charmeleon at that point, I guess. So that's where I stopped that night, and then the next day, it was pretty straightforward. I did Nugget Bridge. I caught a Bellsprout in the next route, and then I duped out in the route after that. Saw Bill, went to Misty's gym, murdered her Pokemon. Bing, bang, boom, done. That was it.
Nice and simple and clean.
Anything spicy with Misty, or was it pretty cut and dry, Mr. Ivysaur? I guess I was going to say Bulbasaur, but it's not Ivysaur.
I definitely could have wiped it clean with Ivysaur, but someone kept worrying about me over leveling on accident, so I just got her down within kill range with Ivysaur and then swapped to someone else. I don't remember who. I think Beedrill.
Here's what we need to do. I think I'm just gonna stop worrying about it. We just put a point penalty on it. That's what we do. That's what the next flex in season 2. Just make it a 5-point penalty every time you go over a level.
All right. I mean.
And people get to level up to match.
Yep. The rich get richer.
And you lose that Pokemon forever.
Oh God!
And you have to go run. And you have to go run a mile outside.
Pokemon just levels up like,
with no shoes on.
Mr. Zedward, I don't feel so good.
Your mom comes in and hands you a pair of running shoes. Wait, what? Why are you here? Running shoes?
Press B to run. What does that mean, Mom?
You said what was your encounters on 24 and 25? So like the
Bellsprout was the first one.
Bellsprout was the first one, and then did you dupes on 25, right?
I duped still. I kept running into Caterpies, except for the 5th one, which Metapod, but that didn't really change anything.
No, for those unfamiliar, the dupes claws, so it extends to the whole family of Pokemon. So you can't catch another one.
Except for branched ones, correct?
Yep, except for branched ones, which is.
But you have to use the other branch.
Yep.
So.
Not an issue in Gen 1 though.
Well. Not really. There's Eevee, but you're not gonna get more than one Eevee. So yeah. No.
Right.
Unless.
Unless someone hacks the game to make sure they start with Eevee.
Yeah, weird. Who would do that?
Imagine.
All right, then if Misty wasn't scary for you, let's go over to Mr. Vimbert, who cleared Misty second this week. Let's hear about it, man.
This was me. For those who don't know, I haven't beat a Gen 1 game in its entirety, so this was the part where I started to get into less familiar territory. Started out on Route 3, also caught a Spearow, which I named Borb, at the suggestion of, I think it might have even been you, Zed, you were hanging out.
Mm,
Um,
I don't think that
I
one was
did,
me.
yeah, I didn't realize that I had the option of buying a Magikarp. I thought that was yellow, so I just breezed right past that.
Oh,
Headed into Yeah. Headed into Mount Moon, where I, of course, encountered a Zubat, who I caught and named Rouge because Sanic,
That
and
one was me. That one was me.
yeah, shoved her in the PC, where hopefully she will stay forever. And my journey through there showcased my complete lack of any directional skills. Did a lot of wandering around in the same place multiple times, which I'm sure wasn't frustrating for everyone watching, and got a very timely warning about, hey, there's a rocket with a Raticate that's pretty nasty. You should watch out. Right when I happened
whoa.
to walk in front of a particular rocket team member and see that exclamation mark.
Who's leaking insider information to Vimbert? Who is it?
I need all the help I can get, man. I'm
Who
fighting
did it?
for my life.
It was
For my
definitely
life,
me. I was like, hey, I'll try and warn you. Except I think I was doing something else. And then I turned around
Yeah.
and I was like, oh crap, there he is. And he walks in front of me. I was like, hey, that's him. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's the guy.
sorry, sorry, bro.
He's like He's like in the
All
process
right.
of walking towards Vimbert. Hey, that's the guy.
Oh no. That went okay at first. I was getting a little lucky, but then I started to take some hits, and I swapped in Drone, my Pidgey, who had evolved into Pidgeotto at this point, tossing some sand attacks as I like to do, try and earn myself a little breathing room. And I don't remember if I ate a crit or just got a little too greedy, but got Drone KO'd there, but managed to escape without any further casualties. And while going through there, I grabbed a couple moonstones and used one to evolve Revia, my Nidorina, into a Nidoqueen. And I believe I picked up the dome fossil on my coin flip. It's just shoved in my PC, so I don't remember.
I guess we'll find out on Cinnabar Island.
Right?
That's what I do when I find big rocks. Is I take my computer and shove them inside.
I had to go get
So-
I had to get a portable disk drive that you plug in with a USB, and then I put it in that. Actually, is how
You guys don't use rock-based cooling in your PC?
Yeah.
Latest thing.
I ain't big brain enough for rock.
On Route 4, I encountered an Ekans, who I caught and named Solid Snake. I'd never used an Ekans before, so I picked that over a Zubat. Did just a tiny bit of grinding, and then going through Cerulean, managed to bumble into the rival fight because I thought it was at the end of Route 24 or 25, not immediately when you left town.
Wow.
So I was in full panic mode there, but didn't really have any problems. I didn't lose anybody, didn't really get into any sticky situations, and since Solid Snake was so underleveled, when the Abra came out, which I knew could only use teleport, I just leered something like 5 times and wrapped it to death for a good chunk of XP. Easy W. And then moved on to Route 24, mixed it up with the trainers up there, complete with some retreats. Ran into an Oddish, which I caught and named Nap and Fap, at the emphatic, impossible to ignore suggestion of one twitch.tv/u_gaming.
I regret a great many things. Okay.
And on Route 25, I of course helped out Bill and wandered around in the grass, encountered, I think it was a Rattata, KO'd it, but on my second go, I saw an Abra, and I thought, this is my moment. Tossed a Pokeball, captured it. Named that Kobe.
That's so huge.
So big.
That was
I was emotionally distraught.
I was like, oh my god.
See,
There's no way he's gonna catch it. There's no way.
That was later in the evening too. I'd already went to bed, and then I woke up in the morning, and I was just like instantly in a bad mood for work. Goddamn, man.
Yeah.
Grumbling, putting my clothes on, like.
I consulted the Vimbert War Council after the stream was over, and all the panelists were like, "How did you pull that off?
Yeah.
That's really unlikely." And
you saw it here first, folks.
And then, of course, came the training montage. I benched my Beedrill and my Rattata, which was a little bit of a controversial move. Managed to evolve Borb into Gloom, and Kobe into a Kadabra. And then Nap and Fap led the team to a really easy victory over Misty. Just spamming Absorb was super smooth.
Go
Beat
figure.
Misty without any problems.
Yeah. So and then red, you don't get access to Bellsprout and Oddish are the exclusive or one of the
Right.
exclusives for
Yeah.
red and blue. So yeah, no, it's
Yeah, that was my week. Starting to feel the I don't know things as well, but having a lot of fun, just kind of bumbling along, seeing how I can desperately save the problems I create for myself.
I'm proud of you guys for only losing one Pokemon to the Raticated Doom. Like, man, that's like one of the fabled encounters of Red and Blue, like Nuzlocke, is this Raticated Doom just showing up, level 16, you know. But
Oh, who was your loss? Who did you lose to the Raticate?
I didn't lose anybody to the Raticate.
Well, you're not playing right then.
Oh, so no, I did you guys one better. Like my first Nuzlocke red, I lost 4 people to my rival, that level 9 rival back on Route 22.
Oh God.
I went in there with a team of like a bunch of level 3s and 4 Pokemon and paid for it. But that's neither here nor there. My week in Nuzlocking. Boy howdy. I immediately banged over to Route 3 after defeating Brock last week, and we caught Avis. It's Latin for bird. I don't know. We got a Spearow like our competitors. And we fought all those trainers, and we got to Route 4, where I made the decision to buy the Magikarp. Now, had both my opponents not had Nidoqueens, I would not have done that. And if you are playing a Nuzlocke of your own volition, you're not doing PvP, I would also suggest not buying the Magikarp from that thing, because you get an old rod in Vermilion and you can go get a Magikarp literally anywhere where there's water. So it kind of sucks that I had to give up a potential Sandshrew for it, but I just had no answers to Nidoqueens right away. So we picked up Yamato. I picked a bunch of names I can't pronounce. I'm good at this. The Magikarp. In Mount Moon, we went in there, and to everybody's surprise, I got a Zubat, which we named Vlad. I know. He immediately went to the PC as well, where he'll hopefully stay. I don't dislike Zubat. I just think he is.
I really like the Zubat line.
I do like the Zubat line, but he's just garbage in Gen 1. Until you get Crobat, like, it's just nah.
Yeah.
Even then, every time I have one in a Nuzlocke, they always die. They don't even make it to Crobat.
Oh man, it's because you don't friendship hard enough, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no Raticate of Doom and Yellow though, so I didn't have anybody die to that. We fought Jesse and James, Team Rocket. They had coughing Ekans and Meowth, but they were no problem for our team of stone cold killers. After we got out of Mount Moon, we didn't get an encounter on Route 4 because that was our Magikarp encounter. So we went all the way to Cerulean, where we fought our rival, and the rival is significantly less scary at this point. He has a Spearow, which the big Magnum Dong MD, Mr. MD, the Pikachu, handled right quick, and then the rest of his team is just normals. So the rival was not scary. Now I'm gonna knock on wood because I can't remember what he brings to the table next week. But we climbed up the Nugget Bridge. We got Route 24. We got ourselves Bellsprout, which we named Shogun. And I'll bring it up now why it's fresh in my mind. We had the great Vine Whip disaster of still, because Pikachu's awful. And Starmie uses Water Gun and it crits, and my Pikachu survives. Magnum Dong survives on 1 HP. Like, so he gets the Thunder Wave off though, thankfully, and I switch out, and a combination of Yamato and who else came in? I think it was just Yamato actually. Yamato with the Paralyze already on it. Yamato was able to beat Starmie, so we got Misty taken care of, and that was the end of the week. Oh yeah, we got the Dome Fossil in Mount Moon. I forgot about that. Whoops.
Ooh,
Yeah,
am I the only one who got the Helix Fossil?
You're the only one that got our Lord.
I'm carrying God with me on this run.
Exactly. I don't know. I I don't know what the verdict is. I think a lot of time people like the Helix fossil more because of the memes. I don't know which one's actually better, Omastar or Kabutops, like in a competitive sense.
Yeah, I
Uh,
have no
I
idea.
would say nowadays Omastar because he has access to Shell Smash.
Okay, that's a move. I don't know what it does, but
Oh,
Same.
well, it's like my favorite move.
well, there you go.
It raises your attack, special attack, and speed by 2 stages each
Holy
in
shit!
Good God.
exchange for dropping your defense and special defense by 1 stage each.
Oh.
Mm.
Hmm.
So turn yourself into a super fast, super hard hitting glass cannon.
I can
I
see
like
the
that.
appeal.
Yeah, they're both rock water typings too, aren't they? Or am I having a fever dream?
Now you're
Pretty
right.
sure, yeah.
They're both rock water typings. Okay. Well, I guess we'll find out in week. Geez, what would that be 7 when we go to Cinnabar?
Something
Yeah.
like that. I ain't even thinking about it yet.
There you go. 1 week at a time, Mr. Vimbert playing the long game, the slow game. Not even thinking.
We're all playing the same game.
No
So we
thoughts, just Kadabra.
no thoughts, only Kobe. I hit the confused button. Yeah, we're not bitter about it at all.
No.
And then, well, this week we could do a section that we didn't do last week, entitled "Honoring the Fallen."
Oh,
I don't know who wants to go first and say some departing words
Well, I had the
for
first
their
loss,
for
so
their first loss.
all
Okay.
right.
uh, Baron Bird, you're only with us a short time, but I was really happy you were here. I wish you could have stuck around longer. You pecked like no other bird pecked before.
Oh, he pecked the floor of Mount Moon. Oh.
Really, man?
Really, man?
All
At
right,
a
all right.
funeral?
I'm just like the scumbag relative who's like sloppily dressed at the funerals, like he sucked.
This is my grieving process.
I'm skipping you through the stages of grief. I'm sorry. All right, Baron Bird. Hey, I was throwing out the rip Baron Birds in Discord and in chat, man.
It's
So
true. It's true. Yeah, for me, Pidgey is my favorite Gen 1 line just because of a lot of nostalgia from childhood. Anyone who saw kind of our little Pokemon Showdown test tournament where we ran it with the community knows that I love Pidgeot because of a very specific, like, kind of attract harassment build that I like to run with it for no particular reason. I don't think it's super effective or anything, but I just liked it. And yeah, Drone was the Pokemon I caught on Route 2. Was with me for a while. Was really looking forward to building it up, but got taken down, and I was very salty for a very long time. And now it's just starting to come back right in time for when we'll be moving into the PvP. So I shall let the rage and grief fuel me.
use that anger.
Exactly.
I didn't have anybody die. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's okay though because I didn't catch a. At the end of the day, Vimbert, you caught an Abra, so you probably could have lost like 3 Pokemon and been fine. But all right, the next section for all our folks following along, I'll lead her off. I'll start with big J Bob, part of the Discord. He's running yellow, a little modified though. He's running an Eevee as a starter in the vein of Let's Go Eevee. J Bob says, I went to Route 3 and caught a Spearow in Mount Moon. I caught a Zubat. On Route 4, I caught a Sandshrew. So he opted out of the Magikarp as well, which is a good move. Zubat died during a training session. Womp womp. RIP Zubat. We barely got to know you. After being the rival in the Nugget Bridge, I caught an Oddish on Route 24. I trained the team up. Oddish evolved into Gloom, which happens at level 21, right? Yeah, 21, same as Bellsprout. And Gloom was able to easily beat the gym. After the gym, he caught Venonat on Route 25. I think Bellsprout.
All right.
Yeah.
Truly did. Well, we also have an update here from Original 6, also known as Mantis Style. He's playing along with us. I started on Route 3 with no problems and caught Bilbo, my Spearow. I chose to forego the Magikarp on Route 4 and got my obligatory Zubat and naturally named him Jim Carrey. Mount Moon was fairly uneventful. I was able to avoid the dreaded Raticate without any casualties and picked myself up a Dome Fossil because I'm a blasphemer. I caught my land shrew from Route 4 and also picked up the hidden great ball for the fabled Abra encounter. Alas, Routes 24 gave me Morty, the Butterfree, and Big Gulps, my Weeping Bell. I then helped Bill out of his fetish machine and proceeded to obliterate Misty with some nice Vine Whip spam. Week 2 down.
The fetish machine. We knew Bill was up to something. We just didn't know how dark it really was.
I tried not to judge when I got there in my own section, but you know, I mean,
oh god, cover your eyes. Oh no.
my question was, what happened with the Pokemon he merged himself with? We never saw that come out.
That never came out. Yeah.
Have you seen the Prestige?
I haven't actually.
Okay, you haven't seen the Prestige, then never mind.
I get the joke.
Hey,
Look at me. I get the 10-year-old joke. I'm special.
Oh,
That's what happens to the Pokemon. It's the Prestige effect when you figure out what's happening and how he does the Prestige. But all right, last person that's following along is Edward. Take it away.
So this one is from Inception. Started on Route 3 where I immediately ran into a Spearow and caught it naming it, and I love this, Zapdos Light. Went into Mount Moon where again instantly got an encounter that was a Geodude, now Dude Bro. Didn't really have any issues in Mount Moon, and I eventually gave my Nidorina, Rem, the Moonstone, making it a Nidoqueen. I did a coin flip and ended up getting a Helix fossil, so I'm not the only one. Route 4, I ran into a Sandshrew, named it Cheeks. I arrived in Cerulean and threw my weight around. Everyone cheered as I entered the town and obliterated my rival.
and everyone clapped.
Got a bit full of myself and thought I'd show everyone my excellent skills and train my newly acquired Zapdos Light until an Ekans murdered him in cold blood. Licking my wounds, I traveled north where I almost ran into disaster on that trainer bridge, but managed to escape with all of my Mons intact. Got my Charmander, Tosaka, in Route 24, and an Oddish, Oddball, in Route 25. Talked to Bill and helped him deal with that weird shit, no questions asked. Not knowing Gen 1, yeah, not knowing Gen 1 very well, I traveled south and caught a level 3 Jigglypuff, Powerpuff, on Route 5. Realizing I did a no-no, which is kind of not a no-no, where whatever. It's okay.
More on that later.
Realizing I did a no-no, I retracted my steps, went back to Cerulean City. After some grinding, I challenged Misty, where it took 3 Mons before Rocco ended Starmie with Quick Attack. Barely escaping the fight and with Freddy and Fodder. On to the next one. Okay, I think he meant she took 3 of his Mons.
Ooh.
No, there was no deaths, but it took 3 Mons.
Okay.
Yeah. You had to rotate 3 Pokemon.
Okay.
Also, his message reminds me that I did too, in fact, pick up a Charmander. I did pick up my starter this week as well.
Oh, right. That was this week.
I started this week.
Yeah, old Menma. I picked up Menma, my starter.
Just in time for the water gym.
Yeah, just in time for the water gym. Thanks. The whole reason I picked Yellow because you guys made me draft Charmander. Not bitter. Okay.
Thanks, Obama.
All right, so looks like everybody that's following along. Nope, no, Monta didn't have any casualties, did he? But J-Bob and
nope.
I don't know.
J-Bob and Inception both had a casualty, a Spearow and a Zubat. We hardly knew him.
Yeah,
you'll have to see him. But what do you guys think of the PvE section overall of this week? Little pseudo dungeon action in Mount Moon, and then there was a lot more trainers than there was.
Yes.
Yeah,
I was so grateful for that.
Yeah, definitely cuts down on the grinding time. I only had to bring up each Pokemon a couple levels at the most, and didn't take any time.
I kind of replaced half my team, so I shot myself in the foot a little bit there as far as grinding time. But
exactly the same.
Once I got out of kind of the immediate salt of that situation, I kind of realized, there was a lot more just kind of along the way. So, like in the heat of the moment, I was like, I thought it was just week 1 where the grinding was bad. But no, I can see the game kind of opening up a little more and being like, all right, here's a little more to work with than just like killing level 3s endlessly south of town until you can beat Brock.
Like I said, week 1 is the worst week for grinding, and I think every generation. I think week one's even worse than week 8 or week what it would be
Really?
16 in Gen 2, because in week 1 everything's so fragile and everything's so much more susceptible to death like versus
Mhm.
week
Yeah.
8 where your Pokemon have some bulk actually, and if you're grinding smartly there shouldn't be as much of a big of a risk. But if someone that's level 4 catches a crit, like they're just dead basically. So
That's fair.
Yeah.
but I think that's about anything else you guys want to add about your week 2 PvE experience, or are you ready to go to war here?
No. Let's start the war games.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
will,
You should invite
I
me to a
will go
battle.
ahead and challenge.
Yeah. While they get that set up, this is for anyone who hasn't seen this before and not aware of this setup. This is where we take our actual teams from our Nuzlocke runs, we put them into Pokemon Showdown, and we face off against each other for a little more points, a little more glory, to see how everything actually stacks up against each other.
Oh yeah, we didn't update our points total. Going in before we go into PvP,
Oh,
our points total. I'm in the lead, a very slim lead at 95. Zed is at 90, and Vim Bert is at 75. So still anybody's game. No disastrous wipes.
hmm and
Oh,
each of these PvP matches is 15 points per win, so could see movement here.
oh man, oh
Ooh.
man. One sec, I gotta update my cheater banner. It's still episode 1.
Oh,
Oh,
forgot about the old cheater banner.
well.
Oh,
Let me know when you're ready.
yeah, I've got it pulled up. I'm watching. Both both leading off with Bobby and Lowly, two Butterfrees. Interesting starting choices, to be sure.
All right.
What are
Do
you
we
gonna
see
do?
a do we see a
Hmm.
complete mirror match here, or does someone switch something out?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
the
Outspeed
early
me.
steep powder.
Yeah, outspeed me.
Looks like Bobby might not be okay, Dad.
I'm not okay, Dad.
Oh, a double swap. Norgan and Avis, two strong contenders.
I guess I failed to mention that yes, my Raticate evolved and
It's okay, mine did too.
Bulbasaur
Oh,
evolved.
oh, three,
Oh, what?
four, five,
Oh, man!
five crit. Oh my God! What a turn! Both Pokemon looking
Come
seriously
on,
banged
buddy!
up. Quick
Dang.
attack does not do it, and another peck to send Norgan to the grave just to T-pose a little bit. Dang.
Ah, what? No.
I'll, I'll take that 5-hit quick attack. Thank you. Or that 5 quick parry attack.
Super effective peck, and the crits flying left and right here. Wow. Heated fight.
That must be a fast Fearow, eh?
It is.
It outsped all my Pokemon.
Oh, there he is, the legend himself, the MD Magnum Dong.
Oh god. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Oh, and the swap into ground, blocking that Thunder Shock.
Another evolution I got this week.
Yeah.
I have a freaking Nido Queen.
Oh, a Mega Punch crit. Damn. Which doesn't manage to wake Bobby up somehow.
Bobby's just snoozing, baby.
Snooze and dodge that punch in his sleep, but not so lucky a second time. Barely clinging on. The poison sting to end him.
Better accuracy.
Yeah. And Yamato. Mighty Gyarados. The only Gyarados we've got among the three of us, interestingly enough.
Yeah, so far.
So
So
far.
far, yeah.
It's true.
Hmm.
Once we get that old rod, they'll be lousy all over the place, but... the swap to Ivysaur, and a bite shaving off a good amount of HP. Perhaps a switch prediction happened there?
Maybe.
No, I didn't want to risk it.
Ah, two starters with Menma. It looks significantly less like an angry teenager on Showdown than in the game. And the crits keep flying.
Are you spied?
Hide!
The secret forbidden buy tech.
But alas, it's not quite enough. As Slagathor faints, Zedward ponders the next move.
Ponder I do.
And we're back to Metallica. So far unscathed. And here we have the heavies back at it. As that water gun gets resisted.
Oh dang, it's got bubble beam?
beam.
I did not know about that.
That is some heavy damage to Metallica. And even to Lowly. And the speed down. Ooh. That is a rough one to eat. And a crit on the bite.
This is taking a nasty turn.
This is a battle of crits.
Not is a bat.
But can a bat be a bat of crits?
Oh, it has Confuse Ray this early?
Ooh, baby. Got the
Interesting.
Confuse Ray.
Interesting. I did not. I thought the Supersonic Hail Mary was coming out.
Almost. Bite into Magnum Dong. Swap to Nidoqueen. A crit quick attack. Slowly shaving off that Metallica HP and
the 1% legend.
Magnum Dong. Dude. Some close calls here.
That's
wow.
alright. Metallica took out Pikachu. That was her purpose, her reason for existing.
And now the mighty Cheese Whiz coming in to finish it off. Yep, there's that quick attack. And of course, Seinfeld. I actually forgot about Seinfeld, if I'm completely honest.
Ha
Ooh, poison off the Twin Needle.
Okay.
Hyper Fang, big damage. A crit Twin Needle. Another crit Twin Needle. Cheese was barely holding on. And poisoned. But Seinfeld not looking so great either. Hangs on with 8%, and that poison will do him in. Both down to 2. It's close here, folks. It's close. Yamato winning that speed battle. We got the bat. Here to turn it around, but gets banned.
GG's.
I did better than I did last week against you.
I was not ready for Zubat to have Confuse Ray. That was a big oversight on my note taking ass.
Yeah, you and your damn notes.
I thought he definitely was packing that Supersonic, and I was like, oh well, Supersonic significantly worse than what's it called?
Confuse Ray's worse than Supersonic's. What you mean?
Oh, is it?
Or I mean, more dangerous. Yeah, Confuse Ray has 100% accuracy.
Supersonic has 50% accuracy. So.
Oh, I thought it was higher than that. Always seems to hit against me.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. When your opponent uses it, it's 100% accuracy.
Unless you're a Zubat and Mount Moon, the accuracy is 55%. All right, I have made my changes.
Well, and I believe next it's you and I, right, Hugh?
Correct.
And we got that loaded up.
I suppose I should
let us know when you're ready, Zed.
Watch it. I am in.
All right.
Starting off with the Butterfree versus Nidoqueen. Bobby the Butterfree on Hugh's side and Revia, the Nido Queen on Vimbert's side. Stun Spore from Butterfree starting it off. And a Mega Punch, which surprisingly is not doing as much damage as I had hoped on with my Nidoqueen. Same seems to be true for Revia. Both players are assessing their options. Confusion, which also didn't do a massive amount of damage despite it being super effective, but Revia is paralyzed, so he got a free turn there. Another Confusion. Revia below half health. Bobby is also below half health. Who's gonna pull it off? Revia lives another hit, but misses the precious Mega Punch. And she stays in to take that loss. Bobby moving on to the next round.
Or was that
All right.
2 confusions ago? There he is.
And here he is, folks.
There
Kobe
he
the Kadabra, the threat of all existence.
There it is.
There's kill number 1. He's going to start racking them in. Wow.
Oh!
Avis Furo actually outspeeds it. Uh-oh.
Oh,
but now he's confused. The confusion confused him. Will he keep Kadabra in or just take this time to switch him out?
What's the fucking proc on that? Okay,
10%.
10%? You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Saving Kadabra, probably a smart move. He's got a confused Avis, but it still hits. We got Solid Snake the Ekans. He goes for a wrap. Dirty Wrap. So now Hugh Gaming, who switched in Pikachu, Magnum Dong, is now stuck in this wrap. Slowly doing damage. No one can attack. This is as exciting as it gets, folks.
It's cheap, it's cowardly, but it's effective.
He's gonna kill Magnum Dong, probably.
You could just use Bite one time and it would do the same amount of damage and we could move on, but no.
Oh, the Thunder.
Magnum Dong gets off the Thunder Wave. Hugh Gaming continuing his technique of paralyzing all of his opponents that he used last week. And there's a Thunder Shock. Solid Snake says, nope, I'm going to keep rapping. And then he lays down some sick beats.
Exactly.
Vimbert, would you care to share those raps with us?
Nope. You really don't want to hear that. You really don't.
Pikachu, freed from the wrap, uses Quick Attack. Solid Snake uses Wrap.
A shocking move, I know.
A bold play on your part.
Once again, Quick Attack. Once again, Wrap. But it looks like he might actually pull it off. Oh no, the Paralyzed. Does that break you out of... Does that break you free?
That's a good question. It does.
It does.
Okay.
It does.
The paralysis freeing Pikachu from an inevitable death. Vimbert now, though, being able to pull in someone for a possibly easy kill here. And he sends out Kadabra, hoping to outspeed Magnum Dong.
Oh, the Quick Attack, of course.
The Quick Attack, of course, comes out, but not enough to take down even a squishy Kadabra. Now we're back to Avis. What will Vimbert do? Another switch, perhaps? Or is he going to let Kobe die now? He keeps him in. Kobe goes down. Vimbert must have a strategy. Who is he going to switch in to this fearsome Furo? It's his own Furo, Borb. Avis is the faster one, using Fury Attack. 3 hits.
Oh, you
Crit.
But Borb gets the crit one, which increases all the attacks. Avis is down. We are 3-3. This is a close match. Cheese Whiz the Raticate against Borb the Furo. This could go down to whoever outspeeds the other one. it's Cheese Whiz with Hyper Fang, but surprisingly not the kill. Another 3 hits with Borb. Cheese Whiz looking at maybe a quarter health there. Borb down to a third. And that's it. He finished off Borb. So who is he going to bring in? Gloom. An interesting choice. A good choice to bring in against Cheese Whiz. Possibly playing the long con with this one. There it is, the sleep powder. A good strategy. He did take half damage with that Hyper Fang, but now he has a chance to heal himself. Ooh, a good prediction throwing out sleep powder. Unfortunately, you probably forgot there is a sleep clause. You can only put one opponent's Pokemon to sleep.
Yep.
Them competitive rules will get you. It was a good prediction, though. I'll give him that. So he switches back to Wartortle. Wartortle throws out a water gun. Hugh Gaming switches his Charmeleon out for Cheese Whiz. Good. It's a good idea. Cheese Whiz wakes up. There's the Hyper Fang. Hail Bell being a little higher in defense is able to take it. Ooh, but now he's within the crit range and Cheese Whiz hanging on by 5%. Surely he can outspeed Hail Bell. What will he do? Hyper Fang again. Did not get the crit, and there is another loss. Hugh Gaming, of course, has Gyarados. Saving his best for last. And just in time for a team on Vimpert's side that is just barely hanging on. Nap and Flap took a little bit of hit there. And there's the other bite. Nap and Flap goes down. Wartortle, Vimpert's final Pokemon, 20% health. Bite says, I don't care, takes him down. Hugh Gaming wins another one with 2 Pokemon remaining.
To my opponents.
Once again, Hugh Gaming taking the clean sweep.
Oh, that sleep clause.
Shout out to
the sleep clause did get you.
Me
it was a good prediction. I thought you just missed it first and then realized, oh, there's a sleep clause in effect.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, now
I can take my cheater binder off.
Oh yeah, now losers bracket, I suppose.
That's true. All right. I've sent the challenge.
Oh, it's the PB title. Okay, 1 second. I'm bad at finding this. You sent the challenge.
Yep, we are in.
Watch a battle. Zedward. Search. All right, ladies and gentlemen, in the red corner we got Vimbert bringing that Borb to the party. Borb coming out in the lead. Zedward in the blue corner leading with that trusty Lowly the Butterfree. Gentlemen, let's go to war. Oh, holy Borb! Coming out for blood right away with that peck, doing 85% of damage. Stun Spore the answer. Paralyzing Borb can cripple at speed. But here we see a switch to pivot. Norgon comes out, gets the peck resolved. 22% damage to Norgon, the Raticate. Out goes Borb in. Oh! Hail Bell taking a big crit Hyper Fang on the switch, bringing it down to 35% health. Our opponents stare each other down. Going for the... Ooh, Norgon out for blood. The 2 Hyper Fangs. Bam, bam. Hail Bell is down. Here comes Kadabra. Here comes Kobe. The people's champ. The terror of Zedward and my dreams. The confusion. Not enough to take him down in 1 hit. Is the Hyper Fang? No, he holds on with 14% health. Norgon at 34% health. Quick attack enough to do the deed, though. Gets Kobe down. Zed holding strong with a crippled Butterfree and a crippled Raticate. Crippled Lowly and crippled Norgon, but he has 2 Pokemon on his opponent, Vimbert. Here comes Revia, that big Nido Queen. Norgon, interesting choice to stay in. Hyper Fang, the flinch.
Ah,
Hyper Fang again, 32% damage. However, Revia managed to get off a scratch, bringing Norgon down to 18%.
I'm not gonna lie, you've got some bad luck today, Vimpert.
yeah,
Oh,
it's not great.
the Mega Punch goes wide as Hyper Fang takes another 27% off Revia. There's the Hyper Fang, enough to put Revia down on the ground. Norgon, blood in the fangs, tearing through Vimbert's team.
Yeah, where was this one battle ago, Norgon?
Norgon knows who pays the bills. Ekans, Solid Snake, Metal Gear coming out, but is he going to be fast enough to get that wrap off on Norgon?
Who says I'm going to use rap? Why would you?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
God!
Norgon just chomps him, chomps that snake boy. Just
Oh man.
oh.
What is happening right now?
Borb, the paralyzed Firo, comes back out. Norgon just out for blood. I'm really glad this was okay.
The new
Norgon finally
Stewart.
missed a hyper. He finally missed a Hyper Fang, allowing Borb to Fury attack him to death. Vimbert, is it going to be the miracle sweep for Borb and I forget what's your last Pokemon? Okay, Isabat comes out. That back strike.
Starts here.
The confusion. That parafusion is set up. The parafusion does not matter. We're going to switch sides here. See the back of Firo. Borb. Isabat at 60% health. Borb, 100% HP, but the parafusion is a rolling. Nap and Fap comes out, takes a bite. Only has 16% of its health. Is he going to lead with a nap? Oh, Isabat outspeeds, gets that confusion off. Sleep Powder goes, but misses. Here comes Leech Life, which is super effective, getting a nice chunk of HP back, 17%. Absorb, resisted, not very effective. Critical hit still. Nap and Fap still confused. There's another big Leech Life, bringing Isabat up to 89. And then Nap and Fap decided to hit himself in confusion. Here comes Leech Life is enough. Nap and Fap goes down, bringing the Isabat, the Zubat, up to 93% health. Borb, the Firo, the stalwart soldier on Vimbert's side, standing strong in the face of 5 other Pokemon. Confuse Ray going out, Parafusion online once again. Borb hurts itself in confusion. We have a bite coming out from Isabat. Full para on the side of Borb. Bite, 18%. Fury attack, 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
3
man.
big Fury attacks.
This is fine.
There's Confuse Ray. It hurts itself in confusion.
This is fine.
Parafusion's like, would you like to play Pokemon? Too bad. Oh, you hate to see it. Borb decides he's going out on his own terms. And Zedward picks up the W against Vimber. For the conclusion of our...
Good game, Vimbert.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
No, it was good play. There was a few bad plays on my part, and RNG clearly was just not having me win today. Oof.
So, same thing as last time. 1 win for me, 2 for Hugh, 0 for Vimber.
How many points is a win again? I forget.
15.
I think it was 15. Yeah.
Yeah, but my goal here is really just to survive.
It's about
I don't know what I'm doing here. I mean, not survive in the PvP, obviously, but clearly.
1 second, I can't do basic addition, so there we go. Okay. My total going into next week is going to be 155.
125, you mean?
Yeah. You really are bad at that.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Nope.
I
get bonus points for being special and the host and stuff.
You guys are also hosts. So, all right. My point total is 125 because like I said, I can't do basic math. Is that what's your new total? It would be.
I think
wait,
105.
No, I did it. I did the basic math.
Right. I'm proud
Good
of
job.
you, man.
We're proud.
Then
And I stay the same at 75.
Okay.
Still plenty of time. Still plenty of
Yeah.
time. It was a
No.
very early game.
Yeah, it's still anybody's game. I think it's anybody's game until one of us wipes, and then it's not that. It rapidly becomes not that person's game, but it still could be the other two people's game.
Yup.
So we went over the new point totals, and now we're gonna get into next week, which has us facing off against Lieutenant Surge in Vermilion. But in order to get to Lieutenant Surge in Vermilion, we need to go to the SSN and go give a captain a back rub, despite him being an adult and us being 10 years old. But whatever, semantics.
The 90s were a different time,
The
I
90s,
guess.
the 90s be hitting different, as the kids say these days.
Hey, child, come into my private cabin and
Cabin,
give
rub
me a
my
good
shoulders.
rub down.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Oh no. Meanwhile, Chris Hansen intensifies. Why don't you have a seat, Captain? But no, so the new level cap will be 24, set off of your guys' Lieutenant Surge. For all the homies playing yellow along with me, we will be facing level 28 Raichu instead. But like I said, the cap is 24. And that brings us to a change in the rules. So last week we kind of had set routes, and that was mostly to make sure we didn't like go crazy far ahead and kind of keep pace. But now at this point we're rapidly like this week, I didn't think this week opened up as much as it did, but it does. And I knew we were rapidly approaching the point where the game really opens up. But now there is no limit. The only thing that's going to gate you is your level cap, your level limit, and your HM access possibly. But I was going over it in stream last night, and there is at least 6 encounters on the table next week, I think. If not 6 or 7, I can't remember. We counted them all off in the stream. So I think next week we're going to see a lot of diversity in the teams. And by diversity, I mean both my hosts are probably going to be running Gyarados. Because we get the old rod next week in Vermilion. But
keeping the Raticate and the Zubat. Not even going to evolve Zubat.
Just keep it a Crobat, get it an Everstone. But yeah, so the rule is if you can get to the route, it can be your encounter. As host, we just got to do a good job of using our Nuzlocke tracker and keeping track of stuff. Make sure you don't get 2 encounters on every route. But if you're following along at home, the gates are open.
Yep, just got to make sure we don't over level at all. Got to keep in mind all the trainers we've got to fight in the gym, of course.
That is the only limit is level cap, and once you've done the gym, like that's it. No moving past it.
Yep. And as always, your team that you use in the gym will be the team you bring to PvP. So keep that in mind as well. All right, gentlemen. Any final thoughts tonight? Did I forget to go over anything? Like forgetting I grabbed my starter earlier.
Vember, do you want to team up against you now? Or...
Yeah, I mean, I think it's needed. I would also like to officially place my Kadabra on notice. I was expecting a better showing.
So,
I was expecting a lot more threat. I was really scared of the Kadabra going into it tonight.
I mean, I
thought you were going to get the clean sweep.
Yeah, I knew it was going to be a glass cannon, but I think I underestimated just how glassy.
I was really afraid of the Kadabra until I saw my speed totals at the end of last night.
Yeah.
I think the bigger issue is that you still have confusion.
Yeah,
once you pull out a Psybeam or Psychic, you'll start hitting hard. You still got like the beginner move.
Yeah, which still managed to confuse my Pharaoh in a 1 in 10 chance. I'm not bitter, but
you won. Whatever.
You won. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, Kadabra's interesting. I'll be mostly impressed if you keep Kadabra alive the entire time. Every Nuzlocke I've done that I've had a Kadabra, it died.
Yeah, that's gonna be the real challenge.
It didn't make it to the Elite Four, and even in the games where I was playing with trade evolutions, it didn't make it to 37, where it would evolve into an Alakazam. So I will give you all the props and all the accolades if you keep that thing alive. But
that's the goal.
It's good Pokemon, and like Zed said, you just have confusion. He gets a crazier move pool eventually too, and that. He's scary. He is a glass cannon, though, like you were saying. All right. Any Pokemon you guys are hoping to catch next week that you want to divulge to the people before we close her out?
I'm crossing my fingers for a Diglett in Diglett Cave.
Whoa!
Oh man,
you're really hoping. You're really hoping. How's it feel to walk, as my father would say?
I have not looked ahead too far. I don't. I really like the team I have right now. I think it'd take a good catch for me to want to switch it up much beyond potentially yeeting Solid Snake out of there.
He evolves at 22, doesn't he?
He does, yeah.
Ooh, yeah, that's the
I
oof.
looked I looked that up, I think, on stream and immediately got salty, like right when I was getting over my loss of my Pidgeotto. I was like, oh, so I miss evolution by 1 level for this week. That's great. This is wonderful.
This is great.
Re-
I need to catch an electric Pokemon to replace Pikachu. Pikachu's bad.
I don't know if you're gonna see one yet.
If I'm brave enough to go through Rock Tunnel, is the
Oof.
if I'm brave enough to go through Rock Tunnel,
yeah.
you can get the grass outside the power above the power plant.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
But
Risky.
I think
also-
real talk. Drowsy, I think, is coming up, and he's my favorite Gen 1 Nuzlocke
Mm.
encounter. Is Drowsy.
I will also have a chance to get. I could maybe get a Nidoqueen like my competitors next week too. I'll have another chance at Nidoqueen or Nidoking.
Ooh,
Be a little wild if all three of us ended up with
the
Nidoqueens.
trifecta.
Dude, Nidoqueen was a key part of me clearing Gen 2 in my Nuzlocke. Nidoqueen and Nidoking
Yeah, I saw
are excellent Nuzlocke Pokemon.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to being able to give mine a ground move.
yeah.
That'll be pretty cool.
And I don't know
I don't know-
something better than Poison Sting.
I don't know when that's gonna happen. The Earthquake TM's in Victory Road.
I could have
Lord.
grabbed Dig, but it can't use that in competitive.
Yeah,
so.
Dig's illegal in
Right.
Showdown. That's my problem. I'm hoping to get a Nidoqueen just so I have something for Raichu, but we can talk about that more on our own individual streams and in the Discord. Like I said, I'm gonna plug that Discord again if you are following along in chat.
And our individual streams will be going all throughout the week.
Yep.
Hugh starts us off tomorrow, then
Yes,
Zed
sir.
Sunday, Monday, me Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Hugh comes back to bring it home on Thursday before we're back here next Friday.
Next
stream-
Friday.
The stream will be sometime in the PM tomorrow. I have yet to decide. I have like a 2-hour window where I'm deciding if I want to start between 4 and 6 Central is when it will start, and we're probably gonna do a long one. So my biggest fear is like not doing enough on Saturday and then having to stay up way past my bedtime on Thursday. It's my biggest fear because I'm an old man now. I'm in fact a boomer of the Poke variety.
So it's not just a clever name?
It's not just a clever name. I'm old. I'm old Bimbert. I'm old. I'm old Yusuke.
Ain't we
That's the
all?
meme goes. All right. If you guys want to plug your Twitches in the Twitch chat.
Go ahead, Ben.
So if you guys aren't
Yeah.
following my boys, Vimbert and Play Together, Stay Together /Zedward, what are you doing? Gotta help them out. Together we will grow stronger. We are Legion, something like that. I don't know.
Zed and I still trying to make that climb towards the fancy affiliate status you got.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. There's Vimberts in the chat, and there is Zedwords
Yes.
in the chat.
I am under the name Play Together, Stay Together, where I play with both me and my wife. So I am Zedward, but the channel is Play Together _ Stay Together.
All right, so now everybody get out your cigarettes and get ready to go into the abandoned basement of a random building for Pokeboomers After Dark. If you're sticking along, we'll be fighting the people following along with us, those that are there, and we'll be doing a little more talking, a little more Poke battling. But for now, I'm Hugh with Take the Shot Meeting of the Pokeboomers. My host,
See ya.
co-host Zedward and Vimbert. And we want to wish you all a good night and happy Pokemoning training. I don't know. I don't
Thank-
know.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
Bye.
All right, stream's over. Let's go.
Okay.